This is the best vegetarian cutlet you can get in India from Indian Coffee House. If you've eaten here in Indian Coffee House, you will know what I'm talking about. So today we are going to attempt, or we are going to make the Indian Coffee House style vegetarian cutlet. So watch the video till the end. What's up guys, welcome to Chomping Champion. मैं हूँ आपका दोस्त अनूप कामत. Cutlets in India have a colonial past. For Britishers, cutlet meant that a piece of leg or a piece of ribs. Almost every country has got a variation of the cutlet. Like the Germans have schnitzel. Or recently we went to Sri Lanka and we saw this beautiful fish croquet made of tuna and mackerel meat. It was really delicious. In India, of course, we have the Kabiraji. In Kolkata, you get these fantastic cutlets called Kabiraji, which is a pleasure to see and eat. But we are going to make the vegetarian cutlet, which is available in Indian Coffee House. I have got this recipe, or I've learned this recipe from my aunt Nirmal Mausi, who is not there with us anymore. She was a fantastic cook and she was very good in making these delicious snacks. So here is Nirmal Mausi's recipe of the vegetarian cutlet. So I've done all the prep work. We need few vegetables which has been chopped and kept, and few dry masalas. So I have one large onion finely chopped, couple of carrots which are finely grated, and a fairly large beetroot again grated. We also need one green chilli which is finely chopped. This is just a small green chilli, so this is fine. We need some spice powders. I am taking 1 teaspoon of degi mirch, little bit of turmeric powder, haldi, just a pinch. I have a teaspoon and a half of coriander powder and little bit of garam masala. You don't need this much of garam masala, probably I'll add half of the garam masala. And you need oil and salt as per your requirement. About 1.5 teaspoons of vegetable oil or any oil. So the oil is hot now. I'm transferring the finely chopped onions. We don't want onions to be brown. The moment they change the color, they wilt, we'll add the next ingredient. So we'll stir just for a minute or so. We can add little bit of salt at this stage so that onions wilt fast. We'll adjust the seasoning towards the end. I think now the onion has changed color, so we'll add the next ingredient. The next to go will be the carrots and the beetroot. The beetroots will give this cutlet a beautiful red color, and once the cutlets are cooked, you will know what I am talking about. Now we can add the carrots also. So in goes the green chilies now. This is just one green chili. We don't want the cutlet to be very spicy. Now we'll add all the dry powders. First goes the red chili powder. This is degi mirch, or you can add Kashmiri mirch. A pinch of turmeric powder. A teaspoon and a half of coriander powder. And little bit of garam masala powder. I think I'll just add half of it. Give it a nice stir. Keep the flame in medium. We don't want any water in this. It should be completely dry. So just cook in low or medium flame so that you get a dry mixture at the end of cooking. Now we have to let the carrot and beetroot cook. This will take 2 or 3 minutes. Keep on stirring it and this will shrink a little bit. So in this bowl you can see there are 4 to 5 potatoes which I have pressure cooked in the pressure cooker. I left it for 4 whistles. So I peeled them and I have slightly mashed them. We don't have to make it into a smooth mash. So to this boiled potatoes we are going to add this onion, beetroot and carrot mixture. It has cooled down now. It is almost half an hour. So let's add this mixture into the potatoes. The ratio of these vegetables to boiled potatoes will be 50-50 or 1:1. We need slightly more potatoes because potato will be the binding agent here. It will hold the cutlet together once you make it into a patty. We'll have to now give it a good mix. If there are large pieces of potatoes, boiled potatoes, you can just smoothen them or you can crush them. Do it with your clean hands because that's the best way to make patties. So this mixture you can see, unlike the normal cutlets you get in the bakeries, it is just not potato mixture. It is very colorful as well as nutritious because a lot of beet and carrot are inside this. I think now it's a uniform mixture. Like I told you before, we don't have to mix them into a smooth mash. If certain lumpy pieces are there, let it be there. So we take a small portion. You can see the portion which I am taking. Just make them into the desired shape. If you want it round, you can make it into a round. See, it's very easy. Just press the side so that it is almost round. It's like a disc. You can just do like this. Press it on the sides. Yeah. So let's make patties out of all this portion. So I'll show you again. We'll take a little bit of this mixture, roll it into a ball, make it into a patty. You don't have to put so much of pressure. I think this potato content is right, almost 50% of the mixture, and this will hold. It won't break while frying. I have made patties of half the portion and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 patties for the cutlet. So we'll fry this. Since it's a pure vegetarian cutlet, we are not going to use egg white. We are going to use a slurry of Maida and we are going to coat it in rava and then fry it. So I've taken Suji in a plate, just spread it like this, and in this bowl I've taken little bit of Maida and poured water. Just give it a stir so that we get a uniform mixture. Actually, you don't need a thick slurry. You can add little bit of water, make it thin. Yeah. So first we'll take the patty, dip it in the slurry and then coat it with rava and then deep fry them. You can also shallow fry the cutlets. So now the oil is hot. You have to do this process once the oil is hot. We take one patty, dip it in this Maida slurry or Maida with water. Just keep it here and put rava on top of it. It's best to use 2 different hands, one for dipping and one to put rava. and we have a rava coated cutlet. This we are going to put it in the deep frying pan. The easy way to do this is to keep this cutlet on a slotted spoon and then transfer it into the oil so that the oil doesn't spill on you. There it is. You can hear the sizzling sound. We have to make it golden brown on both sides. To coat these patties, you can use breadcrumbs, but I couldn't get breadcrumbs from any shop during this lockdown, so I'm using rava. Actually, if the rava is more coarse, it is better, and it gives the crispy texture. Our cutlet is now ready. It's golden brown on both sides. Just look at it. Doesn't it look beautiful? So now we'll shift it into a kitchen towel just to drain off the excess oil. And then we'll fry all 8 of them, waiting to be coated and fried. So these cutlets are round because this is the easiest shape one can make, but you can make them into a tear shaped or oval shaped or a spindle shaped, but that will require some work. Now all of them are brown. We are going to take it out of the oil, drain them, and then we'll taste them. That is the most exciting part. Wasn't it easy to make these cutlets? Okay, the prep time is little more, but the final result is quite nice. We have golden brown crispy cutlets, and I've served it with a salad. In the salad we have onions and carrots with little bit of lime juice and salt. That is how the Indian coffee house serve their cutlet. So this carrot onion salad and the tomato ketchup, they are must accompaniments along with these veg cutlets. These are ditto Indian coffee house cutlets. So let's take a piece of the cutlet. But before that, just see the inside of the cutlet. It's red and orange. It's quite nice. So I'm going to take a bite of this cutlet. I can't wait any longer. It is really crispy outside, and the taste of carrots, beetroot and potatoes, they come across very nicely with the garam masala and the other spice powders we have added. This reminds me of the olden days, the Indian coffee house cutlet. This is the one. So do try this at home. It's an easy recipe. You can have it as a snack or a meal. But don't forget the salad and the ketchup. Till the next episode, bye. Take care.